Morning, folks. Tim Pelham here, and I'd like to talk a little bit about Mercury Fallen. I did a developer log or dev preview video before last time without any voice, so I figured this time I would try doing some voice, make things a little bit more clear. So, Mercury Fallen is a colony survival game still under development, and let's get started. I just want to show a couple of the new features. So this isn't a new feature, but I didn't show it in the last video. And this window is probably going to change a lot. A lot of this is for testing purposes so that I can try different procedural setups. So the map for Mercury Fallen is procedurally generated. So if I put in a new word here, hit generate, see the map on the side changes. We get different sizes. And these sizes haven't quite been nailed down as far as what the finals will be. What I'm looking at for standard map size right now is probably going to be around 100 by 100, but I've been using kind of 60 by 60 for testing. So let's do a 100 by 100, hit start, and this will go ahead and generate and load the world. Okay, so when the game starts, we have our access elevator. Colony survival on an alien planet underground. So it's a mix of kind of Dungeon Keeper 2, a little bit of Banished, Dash Room World. And yeah, so basically we can mark out sections to get mined. These three people right now are all set as builders, so nobody's touching any of that right now. So if we grab somebody and set them to a miner, we can see we got a different outfit, and this person's going to go ahead and mine. So let's set up a secondary miner here. They're going to use their mining lasers, and they're going to go ahead and mine this stuff. So let's speed this up. So one of the core new things from the last video is I've been working on the new modular UI system. I needed a better, more unified system for kind of handling all of this information for all the different objects. So over here on the right we have this new UI system, and it's broken down by kind of sections and information. It allows me to more flexibly add content from code relative to data, so that I can easily have the same window. This is actually the same underlying code showing completely different things depending on what's currently being clicked on. So you can see like this copper ore has kind of a mining section, but obviously if I click on floor, well, there's not really a lot to show other than info. At least for right now. So I can ideally show additional information for the floor, maybe like, walk speed, that kind of thing, any sort of boost enhancements. And then that kind of section concept and modular flow, I've been also tying into tooltips. So for instance, here if I mouse over energy, I can see we have our current is 92 out of 100 and labeled incorrectly. Or is that? No, that's right. Yeah, that one's right. So we have fatigue at negative 0.05. So basically this is showing that the average energy drain of the colonist's hunger, we can see also has metabolism, which of course is constantly draining that. And any other effectors that would be affecting that attribute is also shown in that list as I continue to add more of those. So let's go ahead and illustrate the fact that the basic flow here is certain objects. For instance, the standing lamp here, I can place a standing lamp pretty much anywhere. However, certain objects, this is kind of where the Dungeon Keeper 2 type of influence comes from. Certain objects, for instance, like this storage crate over here, we can't place it just anywhere we want. So What we do here is we go ahead and we place storage floors. So if we turn this into a storage floor, and let's make another builder to speed this up and fast forward. Okay, and they're going to go ahead and grab the resources for that. So you can see this person coming in and they're going to drop this off. So they need, the iron ore and then build process for these things. So now that it's built, we can see that the inventory is empty. But now that there's some place for that item to go, this little dude here is going to go ahead and drop this off eventually. All right, so we can see we've got some iron ore. So then from there, we can go ahead and build some engineering, start setting up things like an ore refinery, and then setting up recipes and well, not setting up recipes, but applying recipes. Let me just speed this up. Okay, we can see that's takes a bit longer to build. All right, so and then each one of these objects has a crafting queue. So right now, for instance, we can see we've got iron ingots and copper ore. So I can do this, select the, this gives us a breakdown of what the ingredients are. So it's 2 iron ore for each iron ingot. And then we can kind of queue this up. And I'm just going to click and remove that for now. Actually, we'll add that so we can add kind of an infinity on the stack. So they'll just keep doing that forever as long as there's materials to do so. So the other quick thing is just there's still a bit of a work in progress, but the way the attributes for colonists break down, you've got smarts, muscles, athletics, health, energy, hunger, stress, and then of course the various professions that they have. So the idea right now is that each profession will have kind of a major and minor influence from their 3 attributes here, and that influence will affect how quickly they actually level up in their skill, as well as how much they actually like doing that job, which will affect their stress. That's pretty much how that breaks down right now. Later on, smarts, muscles, and athletics will be tied into the expedition system, which is still a bit off. So if we take a quick browse here, so we have research bins, which will be used for, of course, researching and unlocking new technologies. Cloning chambers, which will be used for cloning new colonists. Bed and eating tables, crop fields for growing crops. So we place one of these down right here. Crops are sort of up in the air right now, but basically we choose the crop, plant it, and then of course we need a botanist. And then that's gonna grow very slowly. Oh, I need to round that. Yeah, I don't really need to be showing the point, etc. at the end of that. Anyway, so yeah, that means back to work for me. So I got to do a bunch more work here, but gives kind of a basic overview of the game so far. If you have any questions, certainly get a hold of me and let me know. Thank you.